All right, I think we're back, Sinker. I'm pretty sure everything is back up and running. I'm just going to have to get the thumbnails reset. Not thumbnails, the overlays reset. So once I've got that reset, we'll be right to go. I'll get the double screen happening, so at least then we have your screen going as well. So everything should be all fine and dandy now.
All right, the viewer's back. There's 2 people watching. We are back.
I'm glad they clicked onto it quickly.
Fun.
I'm glad they clicked onto it quickly. Very, very sorry about all of a sudden just dropping out there. Just had a massive internet spike.
Oh, no, it was back there. All right, people are starting to rock back into the room. Sorry about that, viewers. We had a bit of a technical issue. OBS decided it would say good night, Irene, and leave us for a little bit. We have had a drive-through penalty issued for the incident with Cowan and Horton. Horton's got himself a drive-through, and he hasn't served it. He's serving it right now as we speak. But as we are left due, nothing has really changed. Jamie Davis is leading Billy Mole by 4/10, followed by Blake Fitzpatrick, 4/10. Sean Rigby, 4/10. John Gallen, 5/10. Sean Van der Malen, 5/10. Peter Pav, 8. Mickey Clifton, 6. And then there's a bit of a gap to Craig Healy of 2.7. Jace Douglas following him very, very closely by Steve Martin, then Daniel Clutterbuck, Mitch Noble. The boys are all out there still fighting like crazy. No one has had any major damage while we were gone. Everyone is having a laugh out there and having a ball and racing as hard as they can.
It was like we didn't even go away, Sinker. It's like we just snapped our fingers and we're back again.
We just went like this. Well, share it out to everyone. Tell everyone we're back. We're rocking on. We had 30 people watching a few minutes ago. Hopefully they haven't gone off and grabbed a pizza or a beer and forgotten about us and put on some old soapy.
Yeah, hopefully they've remained loyal to the task of watching Tuesdays. Something mainly been the Tuesday stream collapsing lately. I don't know what it is. I think there's something with the new iRacing patch that's causing a lot of dropouts recently for some people. Mine had a major internet, mine comparatively to. So what happened last time when the stream stopped midway through an event on Tuesday? It was an issue where I had. What was it called? Windows 11 installed, and that stuffed up my OBS. Where I'm back on Windows 10 now, and OBS works well, but it was an internet dropout this time that actually stopped it from working properly. So we should be all good there.
Have a look at the pressure Billy Mole's putting on Davis there. He is like 2/10 across the back of him. He's getting into his mirrors left and right and everywhere. Hamish, while I'm flipping my gums, just pop a message out into Facebook that we're back and live. Get all these people giddying up and going. Even Jace Douglas across the back, he's working across the field. The biggest mover at the moment is Daniel Clutterbuck up 4 places in 12th at the moment. You've got Jace Douglas and Craig Healy following each other, and they're up 3 places. Oh, Peter Pav is on the move tonight. He's having a great night, Peter Pav, showing a lot of early pace, so good to see out there. Oh, who was that? No, it wasn't Billy Mole. It was his teammate that took us sideways there. Vermeulen is giving a review on an incident he was involved in. By the look of it. At the moment, this is pretty impressive. And I just mentioned the game a few minutes ago that he was a bit on fire tonight. Peter Pav, fastest lap so far, 2:07.667. So it's good to see Peter Pav striking some form at the end of the season. The last few runs he's been doing well. Ooh, bit of a wiggle there. That was crazy. Craig Healy nearly lost a rear end chasing Jason Douglas around that chicane section. They're both coming up the hill now. And Dean, yes, it probably was you that did it. But the viewers are all slowly coming back. If there is someone you want to watch, someone you want to see, let us know. We'll pick them out for you and put them on screen. At the moment, we've got Jace Douglas being chased down by Craig Healy. Craig Healy's having a bit of a sniff with Steve Martin going 3 wide, just about. Both of them having a look. nice and clean. They've made the wise choice and thought, no, we'll wait till the bottom of the hill. Looks like Martin's going to have a really good run on the back of Healy now, coming down this hill. Let's see what happens with the break points.
Yeah, he needs to try and just flow the speed through turn up down at turn 4. Try and tuck up the inside and then get him up the hill at turn 5 if he can. But Douglas may try and cover that inside line. Oh, he's in the background though. Clutterbuck goal from him on Martin. Gets it done down the inside.
Oh, has he done it? He hasn't quite done it yet. Yes, he has. He's done it. Nice move there by Clutters. Not sure, Beck, what it was, internet or not. We think it was just SDK.
It was an internet spike because it made me disconnect from Discord for a second. So
look at this battle in the mid pack here. Mitchy Noble, Clutterbuck, and Steve Martin going for it like crazy.
This is a great little battle for the back end of the top 10 up the front though. Jamie Davis, Billy Mole, Blake Fitzpatrick, Sean Rigby, John Gallen still battling it out for the win of this race. We're 12 and a half minutes into this hour-long affair here tonight, Sinker, so we should expect a one-stop strategy on offer for these drivers. I don't know if they'll be able to push a no-stop with safety cars, but we're not really looking like we're going to have any thus far, but you never know. Road America
very
can often... Yeah, this track can almost throw up a little bit of sparkle when a couple of drivers make a mistake.
For a sec. These guys don't get enough screen time. Di Feldman
you need to drop your results so we can see it properly. Singalo as it cuts it off.
Yeah. The Lipsky and Di don't get enough screen time as far as I'm concerned, and they're having a great little ding-dong across the back there. Di's chasing him down. She's been sitting in 2 tenths to 3 tenths on the back of him, really driving hard. And behind them is Josh King, who's just got them into the 5 tenths mark.
Sorry, move for the lead. Sinker, Mole tucks it up the inside of Davis, goes for a switch back down at turn 3. Can't quite get it done that time by Mole, the new leader, with Davis in P2.
And the same, Jamie hasn't given this up. He's going to take him on the brakes at the bottom of the hill.
Fitzy's going to try and push him through.
See, Don Feldman take Lipsky as well, the same sort of move. Here we go, Davis and Mole.
Up the inside, Fitzpatrick tried to sneak on through as well. Wasn't quite close enough, side by side up towards turn 5. Davis gets the job done. Mole can't find the pathway through. Fitzpatrick's just waiting for an opportunity to pounce at the moment. But the battle is on at the front of the field and at the back of it as Lipsky's now under pressure from King.
Giving it a great run on Lipsky there, side by side, coming down to the final stretch. Under brakes, who's going to give it in? They're going to be too wide coming through there. Lipsky's nearly lost the rear end.
That was bold. That was bold.
A lot of love being given everywhere there. Jamie Davis, Billy Mole going to be... I think this lead's going to swap amongst those two for a bit down there. Hopefully nothing goes south between them. But Blake Fitzpatrick is really putting the pressure on Billy Mole right now. That's 2 tenths he's got in the back of him.
He really
He's
is.
going to try to get him on the brakes.
I don't know if he's close enough at the moment, Sinker. Might be a little bit too far away. On board with Fitzy now as he continues to put the pressure on. Let's check out how Rushworth's doing, I think, on your screen. So he looks to be in a tight battle with Noble and Trainer at the moment, a couple of your drivers.
About to flick it to that, mate, because I can see they're battling across there. Rushworth is going on the inside line. Noble has thought better about it and taken it safe. Is he going to get a better exit there? Well, Rushworth's got 2 SRW cars chasing him down now, so it'll be a bit of a shiver down the back of his neck.
Fitzpatrick's just gotten past Mole for P2 on the road. Now looks to chase down Davis.
Look at the bottom screen. We've got Noble taking it on the inside. Is he going to make it clean and get through? He has done really well. Mitchie is really starting to get grips of this V8. I think Douglas and the team around him have really helped him settle into the car.
Traynor sends it up the inside. We can't quite see it though. Has he gotten the move done? He has. Tucks back in behind his teammate. As on the main screen, we have Mole trying to come back at Fitzpatrick here. He's now got Gallen in behind him, who's got past Rigby. Up towards the top of the hill. And this battle has been absolutely cooking thus far, Sinker. These guys are cooking on gas at the moment.
Tell you what, 216. 451. No further action. Right now, as we see it, Fitzpatrick is the fastest in the top 3. He's doing 9.58. He's about 0.2 faster than Jamie in the last lap, and 0.4 faster than Billy Mole. So he is on fire, and he's getting closer and closer. I reckon he'll be pushing it for the top step tonight.
I think he will be. He is pushing hard at the moment up onto the back of Davis. He doesn't have a championship to win, but he does have a race to win, does Fitzpatrick. Davis doesn't want to let him past. I think Mole knows that, and he knows that these two could tangle, and he'll just take advantage. He's going to play the smart game right now, Singer. He knows he's not losing the title in this position. He's happy to let these two battle it out for a win, and he'll, take the bigger prize with the checkered flag flying.
Well, 100%. I know what these boys are like. They'll be cursing themselves if they got in the way of a title fight. But viewers out there, we're back to 14. We had 30 plus. Shout out to your friends and family and mates. Tell them to come back in. The race is back on. The boys are putting on a beautiful show. And here comes Fitzpatrick down the inside. Looks like he's going to get it side by side. He's got a bit of coverage. Davis is having a look. He's not going to let him go. This is going to be a scary bit down the bottom of the hill. Who's going to be able to break each other? This is quite a cute angle for this corner, and there's a lot of pace through it. Everyone's taking it nicely, but Fitzpatrick has done exactly what we said, mate. He's got the pace.
And look at Mole now trying to follow Fitzy through.
Yeah, 2 by 2. Mole's just gone, who will I follow? Who's going to be fastest?
Oh, Gallen's trying to find a pathway as well. Oh, my God. John Gallen tried to find any position he could there to get up the inside of Billy Mole. Fitzpatrick is probably trying to hold him up to let his teammate through. 2 wide at turn 5 now. Fitzpatrick down the inside. Davis runs it wide. Bit of a slide as they come up towards 6. Fitzpatrick takes the lead. Davis continues on. Mole now tucks back in behind. This is as tight as it's ever going to get, Singer, at the front of the field. Top 5 separated by less than a second.
This is unbelievable driving. These boys, any one of these top 5's got this tonight. They're going like crazy. 3 tenths, 3 tenths, 3 tenths, 3 tenths, and 3 tenths. All sitting on the back of each other right now. It's going to be interesting to see the hard braking zone at the end of this second straight. Oh, Jamie's taking liberties there. He's lost the rear end a couple of times now. It's going to cost me a bit of time.
He's having to push hard. He knows that the pressure is on him if he wants to win the title. He needs to get past Fitzpatrick or hope that Mole ends up at the back of the field. Trying to get an outside run at Canada Corner. Can't quite get there. Does the switchback leading into Thunder Valley. Can he get the job done through the roller coaster section? Fitzpatrick holds P1 at the moment, and the battle continues on up towards the final corner. Gallen on Mole in the background as well. Trying to get up to P3 on the road. He tucks it up the inside, gets the job done. It may make the job for Fitzy a little bit easier now as 2 of the Pelicans can fly together for the top 2 spots with Davis in their way.
We are at the 20-minute mark, viewers. We are there. We are at the 1/3 point, so there's still a lot of action to be happening, and these boys are putting on like a spectacular show.
The battle continues on now through turn 1. Mole was willing to reprieve. He was willing to give it up. He knows that he can give up these positions and still win the title. Davis needs him to drop back. He cannot have him still on his tails by the end of this race. You can see Clifton in the background. He leads split 2 at the moment. We can pretty much confirm that he's won the split 2 title at this stage, especially with Stephen Martin at the back of the field.
Do you want a hot tip?
Love a hot tip.
Hot tip. Sean Rigby. These boys in front of him are all fighting like crazy, going through their tyres like nuts. And he's just been sitting there behind them in cruise control. When it comes to the end of the race, the last 10 minutes, he's going to be ready for a big on ding-dong, mate. He's right up there with them and just keeping pace.
Well, the thing that we need to remember is he may be able to save his tyres and then not need tyres at the pit stop, which might save him some time. So he's saving fuel, saving tyres, and saving pressure on himself at the moment.
Yeah, he is in the perfect spot because the rest of the boys have been fighting like crazy. This is the first time we've seen them settle, but they're still all 3 tenths apart.
Oh, Davis out on the grass!
Oh, that's a second time on the same corner he's done that. Second time. He's giving me palpitations here. Babe, do you know CPR? She's sitting there, go for it, mate. Insurance will take care of you.
Down at Canada Corner now. Davis trying to continue this pressure. on Blake Fitzpatrick. He's got John Gallen, Billy Mullen behind him. Rigby's lurking in the background. Pavlovic's now been drawn into this battle. So all of a sudden, it's the Pelicans versus 3 rivals at the moment in Davis Mole and even Rigby, who may not be in the championship fight, but he's a rival to race wins. As Clifton lurks in the background, and look who's right there as well. Look who is chasing these boys down because of this battle. Jason Douglas. He is now up to P8 on the road and is lurking only by a couple of seconds as Pavlovic sets the fastest lap of the race. Davis goes up the inside of Fitzpatrick at 1 and now slots back into P1 on the road. These guys are having a great battle for the final round. I'm actually quite impressed at how well this is going.
Trainer went wide and out into the dirt, and he got him in the back end. I'll tell you what, Peter Pav is coming some good form at the end of the year, which is great to see.
Yeah, the training has paid off for him last night, and if he can continue this run into season 4, he could be on for one hell of a run. As Davis looks to cover this inside of turn 4 once again. Fitzpatrick can't come through. Mole with a massive slide after possible contact with Rigby there down at turn 4. What has happened between them?
It's not over. It is not over.
It's not. And just quickly, has the safety car been called?
No.
Are we sure?
No safety car has been called. No safety car.
Oh, why is this stopped again? What the hell? Oh my God! It's the actual service has dropped out for me now. So I've actually just dropped out of the server. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for that. It has just kicked me out of the server for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Can you put my screen on there?
At the moment, I'm quickly just withdrawing and then reloading for this moment in time.
Just to let you know, that was Jace Douglas. He's just gone rear slide off the circuit. We've lost Joshua King. He's disconnected manually, so he's having issues at his end as well. Don't disappear on us, 9 of you people out there watching plus Facebook. We will be back in a moment. I'll keep posting in what's going on. Jamie Davis is still leading Blake Fitzpatrick with 2 tenths, followed by John Gallen, Sean Grimmy, Peter Pavlich. So the Pelicans are all in the top 5, putting some massive pressure on the boys out there. The odd one out is Rigby and Davis, and really good pace. Rigby is still sitting there with a 2:08, so the boys have all settled into a bit of a rhythm. We're going to see probably in the next 5, we're at the 22-minute mark, 23-minute mark, so there'll probably be another 5 or 6 minutes before we see someone drop in and do a pit stop. If you guys can hear me, it'd be good to know.
Yeah, we can hear Sinko.
Okay, good.
It's claiming that I'm still connected to the session when it's actually kicked me out of the session, so I've got no idea what's happening with iRacing at the moment.
Yeah, iRacing is an absolute pig. I can see it on the console.
Yeah.
There's a few other battles going on. Andrew Cowan down in 13th and 14th of having a bit of a ding-dong with Michael Kwashi. Kwashi's got 5 tenths on the back of him. And Jason Douglas has starting to dispatch Craig Healy. He's starting to pull away from him, and he's on the back of Mickey Clifton. So he's got 4 tenths on Clifton through the back of the field. Let's keep going and let me know
we are rejoining the server, Sinker. We are rejoining the server.
Good to see. Jace Douglas is still battling along there. It's telling me that Clifton's in front of him, but he's not. I can see him clearly on the screen behind him. So he's pulling away, and he's starting to catch Billy Mole, Peter Pav, Sean Rigby, Jonathan Gallen, and Blake Fitzpatrick. Jamie Davis is still out front, but it's only about 2 tenths. Fitzy is putting the pressure on like crazy.
So at the moment, for the gaps, Sinker, how are we looking? I mean, Davis leads. He's got Fitzpatrick still in behind as well as Gallen.
Yeah, we got 2 tenths. Jonathan Gallen is sitting 9 tenths off the back of Fitzy, so he's gapped a little bit, but I'm not believing anything iRacing's telling me because on screen I can see it. Look, oh, here we go. We've had our first pit stop. Oh, both of them are going in. Here goes Davis is going in. Gallen's going in. Fitzy's going in.
Rigby has stayed out throughout this period as well. I don't know if
Billy Mole's come in as well.
Has Pav come in too?
I can't tell at the moment. I will have a look. to
I
see.
can tell. So
Yeah.
Davis,
Yeah,
Fitzpatrick,
Pabs is on it
Gallen,
as well.
Mole, Pav, Douglas, Clifton, Healy, Clutterbuck, Rushworth, Noble, Quash, Hayes are all into pit lane, which makes me think, Sinker, that we may have a safety car situation on our hands. I'll have to double check.
No,
if we
there's
do.
nothing in this. There's nothing in the system saying safety car at all. Not that I can see at all. There's nothing that's come up or I've heard. Looks like they're all on a standard pits. Other than that, or we're all taking a break at the same time.
Well, right now, Sean Rigby is pushing hard to build as much of a gap as he can over the rest of the field who came in at the stop. Vandermeulen stayed out, so has Martin, but I believe they had a stop earlier in the piece, but I believe they will need another pit stop in this one. Yeah. As Davis has come out ahead of John Gallen as well as Blake Fitzpatrick. So Davis returns to the field. Billy Mole is now out right in behind Gallen as well. So it'll be interesting to see where Rigby lines up in all this between them as King is out of the race.
Yeah, Josh King had to pull it.
Once again,
get out to the rest of your house, Hamish, and tell them, get off the internet.
Yeah, it'll be to my dad. Be asking him what the freaking hell he's been doing.
Anyway, the boys are all having a great time out there. It looks like the biggest mover for tonight is really, it's Steve Martin. He's up 4 places. Sean Vandermeulen as well, 4. Rigby up 2. He's switched places with Davis during that interchange in the pits.
Well, Mole trying to tuck it up the inside of Martin, now down towards the carousel. Outside line for him on the run through. Martin's trying to hold him off as best he can to keep him out of the depths of John Gallen. He gets it done round the outside as Billy Mole, and now looks to chase down Jonathan Gallen, Fitzpatrick and Davis up ahead of him. Vandermeulen is ahead of him as well as Rigby's now into pit lane. Is Vandermeulen, he came in at lap 5, so he'll need another stop in this race, unfortunately for him. That puts him out of sync a little bit, but Mole is now provisional P4 on the road. Here's Davis up towards the final corner. Lipsky's had a moment in the background and has spun it round down at turn 4. Just wanted to check he had any damage. He did not. He's kept going. Where is Rigby? He's still in the box.
It looks like STK's having a bit of a fit of its own at the same time.
Oh, no, it's having to reset itself. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, Rigby's coming out now.
He is. He's coming out P5 on the road. So ahead of Billy Mole. So yeah, I dropped the
boys. They're having a bit of a race on their own as well down the back.
They are the PR cars of Martin and Pavlovic.
Yep.
Trying to chase down Billy Mole. There's Fitzpatrick. He has Vandermeulen in behind him. Gallen as well.
Look at the bottom screen. These boys are fighting like crazy coming through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row.
At the back as well, we've got Clutters and Cowan battling it out. Down towards turn 4. We've got Rushworth chasing them down. Oh, and Cowan's done well just to survive on the inside.
Yep, he's taken that line very quickly. Trainer Kwashi and Noble have a great one. I'm going to zoom it to the back of the back there. They're having a great little fight as well. Not much time with them, without them at all. They're a couple of tenths apart. Oh, that was close. Trainer just pulled out from hitting Kwashi's rear end. He got him on the brakes and he had to go out in the dirt and avoid contact. That was very lucky for Kwashi. But it's given Meech Noble a bit of a chance to do some hunting. They're taking turns at hunting him down. Cowards looking really good up the front with Clutters.
Yeah, he is. This is a battle for P12 at the moment. They've got about a 7.8 second gap up to McClifton in P11 at the moment. Douglas is then just ahead of him. Healy, Martin ahead as well. Pavlovic, Mole, Rigby, Vandermeulen, Gallen, Fitzpatrick and Davis is the top 12 or 13 cars from Clutters here, all the way up into P1. Behind them, they got Rushworth, Noble, Quash, Traynor, Hayes, Williams, Houghton, Lipsky, Feldman, and then King is out of this race.
Yeah, Mickey Clifton, the current Season 3 Split 2 champion, He's having just a good old race tonight.
The champion-elect is doing quite well.
He's sitting in 11th place, just enjoying his time out there. He's got 2 seconds ahead of him and 8 seconds behind him, and he's just going through the paces, mate. He's probably singing "We Are the Champion" with his long hair and living it like a dream.
I wonder if he has a fan in front of his rig just to simulate some air flowing through his hair.
I just had a flash. He's sitting there with the Queen song, saying, "I'm just a field silhouette of a man, Scaramouche," sitting in the car, headbanging all the way through with his long hair.
As Douglas looks to send it up the inside of Stephen Martin down at the bottom of the hill, gets the job done nice and easy, does it? For Jason Douglas, at this stage in time, to correct you on the championship orders of things, currently Billy Mole is the champion-elect for Split 1. Mick Clifton is still champion-elect for Split 2 and is not looking like he's going to be losing that anytime soon.
Mate, I just have to tell you something. My wife actually laughed at me.
At you or with you?
No, not with me, at me.
Ah, okay.
Oh, she said, "Shut up." I'll take that as a giggle.
Whatever you...
Anyway, back to the race. Not my personal life doesn't belong on this track. These boys are still going for crazy. Jamie Davis has gapped Fitzpatrick now, so is there a bit of fuel saving going on? They all went in roughly the same time, so...
No, they've got some lap traffic that they're having to deal with, Sinker. So I think I think Davis has just caught the clean air. He's able to rock on.
Their times I'll tell you what, their times on the hoist, where is it? 25s, 12s, they're all... Yeah. Van Miller only went on for 13 seconds. He's got the shortest pit strategy there. Stevie Martin did 14. He's in the pits again. I just saw then as well that Gallen tried to make it 3 wide down a straight once again as Van Meulen tried to come past the lap traffic of Di Feldman. Rigby still follows them through. In behind is Van Meulen's teammate Billy Mole, current champion-elect, chasing down the top 5 positions on the road here tonight. It's not looking like he's going to be dropping that title. Look what Brad Daly says, 4 of the top 5 were in last night's training session. It's amazing how much a set-up bit of practice can help. Have a look at it. For the top 7 who were in that training session, Fitzpatrick, Gallen, Van der Meulen and Pavlovich. Yep. Okay, so what did the training focus on? It focused on this track and how to tackle it, set up and all that sort of stuff. So I wasn't involved, that's as far as I can take you, but I'm sure the other drivers that were involved can tell you. Look at Mitchy Noble having a great old fight there with Clutters. Is that Clutters? No, it's Quashi. It's Quashi. Tell you what the training did not cover is that my internet should not be being as unstable as it has been tonight. Is what really it did not cover. One, it's really weird. I do not know why, of all days, it has happened today. Orton's in the pits. Davis has just set the fastest lap at 2:06.719. Doddsy, to be fair to lap traffic, the blue flag does not say they have to get out of the way. It just says that they cannot defend the position when you go for it. That's the ruling of a blue flag. They don't have to move out of the way. They just have to not defend the position. This is true. They just got to stay in race line or what. Oh, look at that bottom screen, Mitchy Noble. He's having his fight with Quashi, but every time he seems to get him and pass him, he goes off. He just a bit of overdriving there. I think pushing maybe a little bit too hard to try and hang out with Quashi right now. Yep. You know, we've got 24 minutes left just about. Cowan hasn't pitted yet. Who hasn't pitted yet? Cowan. Oh, maybe he's going for the full fuel save, trying to put in as little as possible. Yeah. I don't know about that. Well, neither has Jared Williams. Jared Williams hasn't pitted either. Yeah. Anthony Wisdom with the chat. Evening all. Where's the Accelerate boys? At the moment, champion-elect Mick Clifton is P10 on the road, P3 in the Split 2 field. His teammate Mark Houghton. Champion. Yep, Mark Houghton, unfortunately,
Night has not been going his way after having some contact and a penalty. He's back down in P21, unfortunately. But Clifton is doing well for himself, and it's good to see Mark still out there rocking and rolling at the moment.
I'm going to change my camera around a bit and get it onto Rigby, because he's having a bit of a tussle back there, and looking the goods. Have a look at how close that car is behind him at the moment. John Gallen.
John Gallen.
John Gallen is making moves left, right, and centre. There's 2 tenths between them at the moment. So he's going to be looking at the end of this straight, the hard braking zone, trying to get in under him where the sandpit is at the very end. Look at this. He's planning something. Look how close he is. Let's see how the braking zone goes. Will he pull out left of him? Will he pull out right? Or has Rigby got too much pace on him there?
No, I don't think he's willing to send it just there. He's not quite close enough. That's one of those corners you kind of have to telegraph it well before the braking zone just to get the move done. Otherwise, you just torpedo into the side of the other car.
We're at the 37-minute mark, 38-minute mark, so we're not too long to go.
Tell you what, Kelly is driving ultra consistent right now. I think for the win, it's pretty hard to go past Davis at the moment. He's got a good gap over Fitzy. Fitzy's not really pushing too hard. It's been quite a clean race as Gallen sends up the inside of Rigby at turn 1. Job done for him. Rigby lets him have it.
Nice work there. Nice work. That was really well done. Rigby didn't really battle it at all. He sort of conceded it. Maybe he's decided that he needs to get in behind for a bit and save some fuel. Van der Meulen's finally pitted. So he's in there at the moment. Let's see where he comes out on.
Cowan has stayed out, so he's still going at this point in time. I think
Cowan got an extra tank there outside.
I don't know. He's got the reserve tank apparently. Yeah. The ultra fuel reserves. I think you can't really go past Davis for the win right now. He's got it well in hand, 4 odd seconds back to Fitzpatrick. And then, I think this is Billy Moll's championship to lose at the moment. He is driving ultra consistently. He's not battling too hard. He knows he doesn't need a hell of a positions gain. He just needs to finish inside the top 15, and he's got it. I think that's how he's driving. He is driving just a consistent race at this stage and not really pushing too hard. We know that Clifton's got the Split 2 championship wrapped up. It's whether he can get past Healy for the win. We'll have to wait and see if that happens, or if he might just let him have it as a bit of a freebie. As I believe Di Feldman just had a moment ahead of them leading into the carousel and is currently parked up on the side of the road.
Ooh, is this going to be a safety car?
I think she's far enough off track to argue that we won't.
Okay, hang on. Is she moving or she can't move? If she can't move, this could be a safety car.
It could be. I don't know if she's in a bad enough position to...
She's asking for a tow.
There we go. I don't know if that's going to lead to a safety car or not. I don't think she's in a poor position. She's near a driveway. We'll see what race control says.
He's just been told to stand by.
Oh.
Safety car has been called.
Oh.
Safety car has been called.
So this now... Oh, look at this. Davis and Fitzpatrick have stayed out. Gallen, Rigby, Mole, Pavlik are all into the pit lane. So is Douglas. So they are going to take fresher tyres. Clifton's in as well.
Fresher tyres. Are they just going to get tyres? That's it?
They'd probably take a slight splash of fuel, so they would not need a save. Of course, Cowan's in. Why would he not be? Wowee. Well,
wow.
Talk about speaking way too soon there, Sinker.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I was thinking that anything can still happen at this point. And where's Billy Mole coming out on this? That's going to be the thing.
Oh, Rigby overshot his spot. Rigby overshot his pit bay. He had to back it back.
Yep.
So Gallen's just dropped. He passes both of them. Mole's going to come out ahead of Rigby.
Oh,
wow.
Mole coming out. Mole's coming out.
So importantly now, Noble and Traynor have actually stayed out under the safety car. So that gives Davis and Fitzpatrick a little bit of a reprieve, but why would you not come in? It's a free stop.
If I was in the room right now with them, Noble, Traynor, just block the whole track. Slow them all down.
Well, they have to do it within the rules, of course, Sinker. They can't just do it legal rules.
Fury on this racing line, and you're staying too wide, and they're racing too wide. As long as they're racing and they're going at good speed, there's nothing they can do about it.
Nah, just put the limiter on and hold everyone back. Bit of Hodor action.
Definitely be illegal. Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to be very interesting to see. Where is the safety car as we speak? Safety car is
Probably at the end of pit lane, I would say, waiting to pick up the leader.
safety car hasn't even come out yet. Here he comes. He's coming
That's
out
what
now.
I'm saying. Oh, Davis is in the pit lane. So Davis counters. He comes in. So does
Davis
Fitzpatrick. So does Noble and Traynor stay out, or do they come in, do you think?
Don't know.
Why are they going slow?
I would.
Why is Lipsky going slow? You need it's full pace up to the safety car, Lipsky. Come on. Oh, those are one of those things, Sinker, that I absolutely hate when under safety car. It's cautious full pace up to the safety car line. This is some tactics.
It won't matter. It won't
It
matter.
will.
The safety car will pick them up.
No, but it does matter though, because I mean, Traynor and Noble are backing up the drivers who are in contention for a win. Davis is going to come out ahead of them. I mean, I know that it's your team, Sinker, but like even if it was any other driver, I mean, it's not fair for them.
Well, he's not my teammate, but here we go. Yeah, they're just checking it now for the speed of those guys. Okay, so Davis is there. Fitzpatrick is coming behind
out as
them
well.
as well.
So Fitzy's out.
Yeah,
so
Gallen.
is Davis.
Yeah. How long was Fitzpatrick on the hoist for? Again, he's taken two short fills. He must have been doing a fair bit of fuel saving. Davis was up there for 1380.
For certain he would have been.
Fitzpatrick is on 1148, and same as Gallen, 1157. Very close around each other. Very close.
Stepper calling in the chat saying by the time Davis stops and comes out, they are still in front. Should be able to penalise drivers for slowing that much. Well, in the rules it states it's race pace up to the safety car. That's what it states. They're not doing race pace. You know, it's in the rules. Stephen Mason chat, debris. Regardless of who it would be, I mean, I would hope that the field would know to go race pace up to the safety car. Because that could have caused such an accident and could have ruined a great race at that point.
Have a look at that blue view.
Oh, mate, it is incredible. So right now we expect one wave around for Martin Lipsky. Feldman won't get one because she caused the safety car.
Yeah.
But Lipsky will get his wave around.
Complete?
Yeah. Well, they're
Yeah,
complete.
wave
Lipsky
complete.
still needs one.
And safety car is coming in. What number was that? 32. Lipsky was asked to do a wave around but didn't. I think he chose to stay at the back and just stay out of the way.
He's not at the back though, Sinker. He's the third car on the road. So he needs to come past them. He can't just sit there.
Where is he?
He's the third car on the road. He's separating Gallen and Fitzpatrick at the moment. So if we look at this, so that car right ahead of John Gallen is Martin Lipsky, who is a lap down. Needs to get his lap
I
back.
don't know what they're going to do about it. They've told him to go. He hasn't gone.
Well,
So I'm not sure what they'll do with him now.
I know it can be a common mistake
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, the reason he hasn't sent him again is because... Yeah, so Tyson hasn't gone another... They would have had to go another lap to let him go. So instead of going another lap under the safety car, they've... Tyson's just told the drivers it's going to be faster just to leave him there and you guys pass him. He's already pulled to the right.
That's fair enough.
So he's getting out of the way.
He's doing the gentlemanly thing, moving over, getting out of the way, let the other drivers past.
Yeah, but the other drivers need to
Davis
be
has already gone. Davis has gone off the restart. So he's caught them napping a little bit here, Sinker. And Gallen's just trying to get past some lap traffic.
Oh, Lipsky, careful there, son, careful.
Healy as well. Oh my God, big contact, Martin and Healy in turn 1.
No. There we go. Healy's gone. He's lost a fair few places there.
So Clifton survived. P1 now in split 2. At the front, Davis has rocketed away as well as Fitzpatrick.
Tell you what, heart and mouth stuff, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. You can see now as well. Rigby and Mole battling it out. Pavlovic trying to sneak it up the inside as well.
Pavlovic's just got some confidence tonight. I'm liking the way he's driving. He's really getting his nose.
Out in the background,
there's a guy down the back there. Looks like Horton's taking the wall.
Oh no. After a horrid race, it only goes from bad to worse. You have to feel for him as Davis leads. Fitzpatrick still in behind. Gallen as well. Rigby and the Mole. Pavlovic, Douglas. Is that Houghton calling for a tow? No, he's still going. He might have been calling for an instant review.
Yeah, he's just calling for incident.
Oh, Davis is pushing hard at the moment. He took a massive amount of grass on the exit of the King. He is trying to gap out Blake Fitzpatrick.
Oh, have a look at that back end there on the bottom screen. There's about 2-3 cars going too wide. Great little battle. I've got the camera on the bottom of Mickey Clifton, the current Split 2 champion, giving him some airtime, and he has got the boys slowly catching him. Cowan's going too wide at the back there with Daniel Clutterbuck. They're having a great old ding-dong coming up the hill. Let's see how they go down the braking point as they come to the pinch point of this track.
I've got no idea, Steph, how Davis did not end up in the wall then. That was incredible car control to save that slide through the kink.
Missed it.
Oh, it was massive, Sinker. We'll see if we can bring it up at some point. I'm not sure. Vandermeulen's gone over turn 1 and he's got massive damage.
He's got no front. Oh, that could have been a pop of the engine then.
Would have to be. He's had massive contact.
Yeah, I reckon the engine blew as he hit then. Oh, this could be another safety car.
Oh, he might be far enough off the road. So what was it? So we had Rushworth, or was it Brad Hayes alongside? Oh!
Oh, I hate those. Safety car's been called. Oh,
wow.
We've got some major action going on.
Wow.
10 minutes to go. Oh, this could be still anybody's.
Oh, my God. Could not have picked it. Could not have picked it for the life of ya.
Oh,
unbelievable. So now we would expect Feldman and Lipsky to get their wave arounds, I would say. And no one should come in.
Track. If they're down the back, just leave them down the back.
If they're down the back, then there's no point. So where are they? So Lipsky's at the back. Feldman is not on track, so it doesn't matter. So it's literally just Martin Lipsky. So yeah, he's already at the back. They may not even bother giving him a wave around this time by.
Tell you what, the race was just starting to get to the point where it was like, oh yeah, this is a foregone conclusion, and then all of a sudden, safety car, boom.
I was saying a little bit earlier, Sinker, your Road America, you can get a little bit boring, but then out of absolute nowhere, it's like a magician rises up, puts a bit of sparkle on it, and then you get a bit of controversy, you get a little bit of chaos, and you get some spice added to the mix, which can really start to wake you up towards the end of the race. So we've got 10 minutes to go. Safety car is going to be on track. This thing's going to be a 5-minute sprint to the end, Sinker.
Yeah, it is. It's a 2-minute lap at full pace, so it's going to be about 3.5 under safety car. So there's going to be bugger all left in it.
And they may do 2 laps under the safety car. They may not only do 1.
Safety cars on the back straight, so it won't be a long one. I think Tyson just said, let's make it short and sweet.
Very good. Love to hear that from the race controllers. Doddsy, this is going to be an absolute cracking finish for the finale. Could not have said it better myself. What a way to end the season. 5-minute sprint to the end, Sinker. An almost perfect crescendo to this season of we'd get to a point in a race, we'd have a safety car, and then it'd be a sprint to the end.
Mixture of action, good mixture of bit of bargee and people not moving when they're supposed to in the safety car and slowing down, and then 2 safety cars, and it's like all over again. We just got to battle to the end. And all I'm seeing at the moment is these bloody pelicans everywhere. What do you say about that, Banksy?
They really do fly together at the end of the day. They really do fly together.
Have a look. I can just see one of the pelicans pecking on the back of Davis's neck.
There's 3 of them in the top 6 at the moment.
I know. God, he'd be walking around like a peacock, Banksy.
Oh, if this is not in the promo video for Lake Edge holiday units, I don't want to know about it. You know?
Yeah, no. It has to be because Davis is leading.
Exactly.
Where's Billy Mole? This is the key aspect. Billy Mole is only 5 places down, so Billy's got this championship sewn up as well.
Well, we can never speak too soon, Singer, because anything could happen.
Yep, safety cars coming in.
We've already seen one Nova Sim Sports car end up off the road at turn 1. We hope we don't see another one.
Imagine if Billy Mole stacked it. Billy, you got to keep it clean, mate. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Jace, tuck back in, mate. You're not allowed to pop your head out when the safety car is out and the lead car's driving. Everyone needs to be in a straight line. There's no Verstappen attempts.
Put your pick out there, Sinker. Where do we see it going?
Mate, it depends on if Davis can get a run on. Fitzpatrick is being very fast tonight, mate. Very fast. All right, so it could go either way.
Well, we don't have the situation where, like before, Gallen probably didn't want to go past Lipsky because he would have thought it was for position and there's no passing for the control line, so he was probably a little bit confused by that. We haven't got a lapped car that can hinder any of these drivers now. Everyone can go when the leader goes. They can follow him along. I don't know if Davis builds as much of a gap as what he did on the last restart this time by.
Here we go. Safety car is in pit lane. All right, everyone's... I got goosebumps, peeps.
Put your picks into the chat. Who's going to take the win in this one? Is it Davis? Is it Fitzpatrick? Is it Gallen? Is it one of the outside edge picks? Does Mole survive the 6 minutes? He hasn't gone just yet.
I'd wait till he gets to the very top. Just as he gets over the crest, go.
He hasn't gone. He's going to hold him all the way to the line, it seems. He's gone, and he's defended the inside line. Straight away is Jamie Davis. Green flag once again. 6 minutes to go, or nearly 5.5 minutes to go. As everyone starts to spread out down towards turn 1.
Cowie in the back.
Cowie is battling this thing through in the back end as they come down through turn 2 and 3. The battle is on for the win of this race. Davis, Fitzpatrick, Gallen, Rigby, Mole, Pavlovic, Douglas. Any of them can win it.
Got to drive through for instant responsibility.
Okay, so Stephen Martin has got a drive through. As Davis continues on. Just about 5 minutes to go.
Look at these car sounds because they're coming flying past. The intensity's building and we've got 5 minutes left to go, people.
Intensity has risen to absolute maximum levels. Davis under all sorts of pressure from Fitzpatrick and Gallen. Rigby's lurking in the background as well. Don't forget about Mole. He's got one hand on the championship at the moment as we have only a couple of laps to go here at Road America for the final round of Season 3. Down towards the carousel now. Davis still leads them. Fitzpatrick and Gallen following him behind. Rigby's tucked up as well. These guys are, they're either waiting for an opportunity to get it past or they're just going to play it safe and hold position.
On the bottom screen, you got the reigning champion, the current champion, Mickey Clifton leading the backpack as they come through. We'll see both of them coming through. So we've got the front of the grid, the battle going on, and then the mid-pack where the split 2 is being decided, or has been decided.
Yep, it's pretty much insurmountable for Stephen Martin to get past Mick Clifton now. He's done enough in this race to secure points for himself and to secure this championship. As Davis,
one of the first few times that Davis hasn't gone off the track there.
Yeah, Billy Mole ironically went off the track down there as well, the kink. As Fitzpatrick is all over the back. He is all over the back of Jamie Davis right now. He is parked up right underneath the rear wing of Davis. Tucks up for an outside line. Cannot quite send it up the inside for turn one.
That was great braking by Davis. He left it a little bit later. Kept Fitzpatrick thinking of where the brake point was going to be.
Into turn
He's right
three.
on him again. No, this is going to be really tight to the bottom of the hill.
He's going to try and maximise the run down towards turn four. Fitzpatrick, Davis, one-on-one for P1. Davis needs to try and cover this inside line if he can.
It's looking scary. I tell you what, I'm not joking here. There could be a heart attack in this room.
Oh, Rigby's trying to get it done on Gallen as well. He can't quite get there. Battle continues on through up towards turn 5. It's
Gallen's
anyone's
taking
race.
to the bottom three. And now he's got Clutterbuck chasing him down.
As Davis continues to lead, 2.5 minutes to go. You'd have to say one more lap sinker in this race. One more lap.
My heart rate's going like you would not believe.
And you know what? You know, it's one more lap to go, but unfortunately for Davis, it looks like he's going to be the bridesmaid yet again here in Tuesday night action.
He's going to be kicking himself. He lost that first to 10 points, and then ever since that, he's been, Jesus Christ, Fitzpatrick's gone wide. Has he held it?
He has. He's kept going. Somehow.
He's done that 3 times tonight. Scared the living daylights out of me. I don't know how Banksy's sitting there. He's probably biting through the TV screen or the remote.
He put boot to floor just to keep the car stable through the kink. Davis leads through the final corner now. 1 lap to go for Jamie Davis. One final attempt for Fitzpatrick to get past and claim a win once again on Tuesday night. Gallen works in behind. Barney should be out. We're within 2 minutes of the end.
Oh, he's on strike. Oh, there he is. I thought he was going to be on strike. He's on the tyre rack post.
Turn 1, they flow through now. Pressure is still on. Fitzpatrick has a wild moment of it too, and he's into the wall and off the podium.
No, such a great race tonight. He's put on. He's lost it all in the last lap. That can't be right. Oh.
Gallen now gets promoted to P2. Rigby is back on the podium. Mole is now up into P4. Pavlovic is now inside the top 5. Down towards turn 4.
Rigby is 1/10 off Gallen there, so he's going to be fighting for that second step. It's going to be on for young and old. These last few corners is going to be crazy. I'm not sure what happened to Gallen there. It looks like he got the speed wobbles, but wow. He's going to be kicking himself. I'm feeling for the boy. He's had a killer race tonight.
Fitzy did so well. You got to feel for him. A massive mistake. Runs it wide, just ends up offline and into the wall.
His pace tonight was outstanding.
Gallen now into the carousel. He's a bit too far off the back end of Jamie Davis to challenge for this win. He's just trying to defend as hard as he can to Rigby. Davis just needs to try and keep it clean through the kink. He's had a couple of off tracks through here. Does well. They continue on through down towards Canada Corner now. Out of the forest they come. Hard under brakes for Davis after a clean, consistent race. Now up through Thunder Valley for the final time here tonight, for the final time this season. Up towards the final corner for Jamie Davis after a dominant and strong performance here tonight. He lines it up through the final corner, gives it some beans on exit, and runs it up towards the start-finish line. Jamie Davis wins at Road America. Gallen in P2, Rigby P3, and Billy Mole P4 on the road is the Split 1 Tuesday night champion with Clifton P9. He comes home to claim Split 2.
Wow, what can I say? That was unreal. tell you what, hats off to the drivers out there. That was spectacular. They put on a show. That going from falling asleep to like, whoa. We lost a couple of viewers of all the headaches we had with the technical side of things, but I tell you what, everyone who stuck around, I'll tell you what, every week the action gets better, better, and better. It just keeps topping it and trumping it. So good, absolutely awesome racing to all the boys. Hats off to everyone out there.
It was unbelievable out there tonight. Davis begins some burnouts at the end of the back straight. Billy Mole is your champion-elect. Provisional as it may be, Mole cannot lose the title at this point in time. Douglas was close, couldn't quite get it done in the end. In fact, I think Mick Clifton, who not only won Split 2 this season, Sinker, I actually think he's gotten enough points tonight to finish P3 overall in the championship.
Oh, can you imagine that? We'll have to see at the end of the night once the admin team.
We'll have to check it out.
But as usual, we'll have Jamie Davis, John Gallen, Sean Rigby. We'll have to have Billy Mole up here as the champion.
Yep.
And also Mickey Clifton as well. So if RC can hear us, we'll have the top 4 in the race finish, plus Mickey Clifton in the green room.
Unfortunately for Mick and for Billy, they're going to have to wait the longest.
Yes.
Because they're the champions. Wow. What a drive, though, from Jamie Davis to get that win. I mean, Rigby on the podium, Gallen as well. You have to feel for Blake Fitzpatrick. He had an awesome run, and then unfortunately just went away.
What a drive.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Look, his pace tonight, you could see when he was behind cars, he had the pace and he was trying to find, it's a hard track when you're close to the pace of the car in front of you. It's a hard track to pass, especially when you're all like a couple of tenths apart. You have to wait for that little error or do the dive, and Niall was prepared to do anything stupid tonight.
Yeah, they drove super smart, super consistent. Provisional race results on your screen now for the final round of the season. Jamie Davis comes home P1 for Team SRW Motorsports. John Gallen and Sean Rigby will make up the podium here tonight. Billy Mole will finish P4 on the road, good enough to win the Split 1 championship here on Tuesday night. So Peter Pavlovic, Jason Douglas, Andrew Cowan and Daniel Clutterbuck making the top 8 cars on the road. Mickey Clifton, to end out his Split 2 run, will win the final Split 2 race of the season and will win the championship as Clifton's doing some burnouts on the main straight on the small screen. We'll get that up for you in a moment. As Michael Quash, Andrew Rushworth, Mitch Noble, Craig Healy, Jacob Traynor, Mark Houghton make up the top 15. Brad Hayes, Jared Williams, Steve Martin, the last cars to finish on the road with Blake Fitzpatrick, Martin Lipsky, Sean Vandermeer, and Di Feldman, Josh King making up the rest of the field here tonight in what was an absolutely spectacular scene here, as a lot of the championship drivers are doing some burnouts on the main straight. We'll get that all going for you. There it is. Unbelievable stuff from the champions and the podium finishes here tonight.
It's really heartwarming listening to the boys out there, apologising for incidents and congratulating drivers out there after a spectacular season. Every single one of them is a worthy champion out there, but unfortunately there's only 2 that can take the series, P1, S1 and S2, and well done, lads.
It was an unbelievable season, Sinker, all brought to you by Warren and Brown Tools, of course. Next season going to be even bigger. Season 4 of the Warren and Brown Tool V8 Supercars series coming your way next season. You guys do not want to miss any of that action coming your way. Sean Rigby's gone into the wrong channel. We're going to just quickly drag him down and have a chat to him straight away because I can see him in the lounge. I'm going to drag him down. Mr. Rigby, you went into the wrong channel there, sir, but that's fine. We're just going to steal you away from the lounge, have a chat to you about this race for P3 on the road here tonight. How was the battles out there? Because it looked intense and you were sitting back eating your popcorn for a very early period, just enjoying the show in front of you.
Yeah, I was saving fuel, so that's how I got the extra lap. But the car was just dreadful to drive, to be honest. I got lucky, I think, but yeah. Cheers to you guys, for the broadcast and to the rest of the podium as well.
Well, mate, I mean, we had a couple of technical difficulties on our end tonight. First, my internet dropped out. Then it kicked me out of the session, so I had to reload the session halfway through the show. But you were firing on all cylinders, no technical issues from yourself, and I think you've proven over the last couple of weeks since you debuted in the series that you are going to be a proper contender next season if you can make nearly every single round. How are you feeling after this performance going into season 4?
Yeah, happy, really happy. I can't wait for season 4. I should be able to do every race, which will be good. So that'll be, put me in contention. But yeah, hopefully I can do every race.
Doing really well, mate. We saw the pace that you had on there tonight, and I did mention at one point you had the 5 of them fighting, and you were sitting back behind there, saving fuel, saving tyres, and I thought this boy's going to be there at the pointy end of the race at the end of the night for sure. The way his strategy's going, and it turned out right on the money, mate. At one point, I thought that you might even get second on Gallen because you were chasing him down. You had the pace.
The second pit stop, so the extra lap that I did coming into the pits, halfway down the pits, I was running out of fuel. So I was coughing then, and then the second pit stop, I overshot it by. And it was
See that.
Yeah, it was about 5 seconds. So like, it is what it is. These things happen, as you know.
Yep.
But that's all the fun and games, I guess.
Well, it happens in real world, yeah. So it's going to happen here, and it's all about putting it all together on the night and hoping it comes out the other end cherry rosy.
Oh yeah, exactly right. So I'm glad it did. Glad I got another podium. So yeah, just chuffed with that. So thanks again.
Excellent, mate. Who gets you out on track and supports Mr. Shane Rigby?
I think we got HRS on the car. That's it right now, and Platinum Racing. So yeah, I think that next season I'll have to put in some more time for practice. To be honest, this race wasn't planned. So.
Well, mate, you had an exceptional run home to the podium. It nearly didn't happen, but thanks to a mistake from another driver, you have Bradbury your way. I think we can honestly say onto the podium, but you had to be there at the end of the race to get there, which is the most important thing. You had some incredible pace. I'll be looking forward to seeing how you go next season because I think you could be one of these proper championship contenders come next season, seeing how consistent you've been thus far. I'm really excited to see how you go amongst this field with a full season under your belt, mate. Congratulations on your performances thus far this season. Enjoy the break while it lasts, and then we'll see you back for round 1 next season.
Awesome. Cheers, guys. Thanks again for the broadcast and everyone who puts time in and effort. It's really, really well done this series. So thanks again, guys.
No worries,
mate.
mate.
As long as you're having fun, we're having fun, and we love it. Congratulations, dude.
Always. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.
Well, Sinker, I don't see Billy Mole in that green room. And I'm a little bit disappointed.
No, he's in the lounge. He's in the lounge. That's where he is.
Oh,
he's in the
gone
wrong
up to
room.
the wrong one. We'll drag him into there. We're not going to chat to him just yet. We're going to drag down Mr. Gallen first of all for our podium here tonight. John Gallen, no championship went off for you this season. You have missed out on winning the title here on Tuesday nights, but you've done yourself positive by almost pretty much confirming a podium, and then unfortunately Fitzy's just had an absolute mare at turn 1. And ended up in the wall, mate. We can only imagine the kind of words that were spoken in the Pacific Esports Racing Discord at that point in time. But a podium nonetheless for yourself, and you managed to sink P2 on the road. How does that feel to end out your season?
Mate, feels pretty good. Did awesome. The guys with the backing helped me through this track. It's one of my weaker tracks. But yeah, they said, no, you can do it, Gal. So my head went down, and I just went, yeah, got to stay in it. So big shout out to the team for that one. Yeah, it was super unlucky for Fitzy, mate. He was on fire tonight.
Pace was ridiculous.
Yeah, so just to miss that turn 1 run that little bit wide and cost him. And I did say to him, I said, down your inside, and yeah, next thing you know, poor bugger, I think he went into the wall.
Yeah, he did. The car went kaputskis.
Yeah, so
I think everyone in the YouTube chat was in tears and tissues. That was just watching him fight that race all the way through and putting pressure on Davis from the word go, and for that to happen at the end was pretty gut wrenching for everyone to watch. But it is what it is. It's racing, and it happens in the real world. It happens on here.
That's it. And yeah, so I hope Fitzy will come back next season and do 5 times, 10 times better. So,
yeah, exactly, mate.
There we go. Yeah, no.
Well, it's always a pleasure, dude. How was last night?
Mate, it was awesome. It was great. I don't think I've ever had that sort of one-on-one well, not one-on-one really, one in a group. It was great. It's big hats off to the organisers for that, Laz and Rian and everyone else that was in there.
You
I think the Pelicans dominated that night too. By the way,
They did. Clean sweep of the prizes, mate.
it was a bit unfortunate for Pav. He had other commitments unfortunately. So, but I'm sure he would have loved it.
But mentioning Pav, mate, he's hitting form at the tail end of the season. So I think he's going to be up there for season 4, mate. Because I've seen a drastic improvement. Drastic's not the right word, but a massive improvement with him in the last 3-4 races.
Yeah, poor bugger. He's pushing hard. He works hard. Caught up in a few little mishaps and whatnot, and puts him off. So, but tonight it was like, Pav, you're in front of me in a championship. Do you want it? I'm happy to let you go. So,
did you say it'll cost you a 6-pack?
No. I'm loyal to my team, and I love playing the team game and team spirit and getting the team up there. And it was unlucky for Steve too. Had that mishap in that turn 1 after the safety car. So I think he was on for a pretty good result too. So
he was sitting somewhere around the top 10, somewhere around there. So he was doing well at the point. We're gonna have to say goodbye to you, mate, because we've got a few people to congratulate. But well done for an epic season, mate. Looking forward to see how season 4 goes for you. Congratulations on the podium, and who gets the Pelicans out on track, mate?
That'll be the guys in the team at PER, Lake Edge Holiday Units down at Burrow Lake, One Shot Pest Management, Ben the Blade for Balin Foundation, our partner W Energy Drinks, Tim Nickel Photography, Player One Sim Gear, big hats off to everybody in that. The supporters, the followers, you and Hamish for doing the broadcast every week. It's gonna miss you, Ham, for vets on Thursdays, but we'll give it a good crack in split one.
It's all right, mate. You can come and see how everyone else does in split 2 on Saturday night still.
Oh yeah,
that'll still be happening. Don't worry.
And everybody in the SRW league, all the sponsors and whatnot. Big hats off, and Jamie and Sean for the podium tonight. Well done. And
excellent, mate.
Happy days.
Well, congratulations, dude.
See you next season.
All the best for the break. Get some rest. Come back fresh, and let's see how we have the final charge for the Pelicans for season 4.
Yeah, no worries. See you guys.
See you, mate.
Take care, mate.
All right, Sinker, Australian, our race winner here tonight, Mr. Davis. Jamie Davis, you are the race winner in this one for round number 9. Dominated from the get-go, pretty much. Got the car on pole. Had a nice little caper with Billy Mole for a number of laps. Then you just started to break away from the whole field. What was going through your mind when that first safety car was called after you'd built yourself a pretty solid gap back to Blake Fitzpatrick?
I think Hamish, I wouldn't say dominant. I think I was more lucky because after the first round of stops, I seen Fitz fell off the track turn 1, and that gave me that 2.5 second gap. So I just went, nah, bugger it, I'll do qualifying laps, try and stretch the gap because Sean Rigby done an extra lap. So I was trying to actually cover his shorter fuel for the second stop. But yeah, when the safety car came out, I knew it was going to be a hard slog to try and keep those boys behind. They were so quick in that last sector.
Well, mate, I mean, so was it always going to be a 2-stop race tonight, even with the safety cars out there?
Yeah, definitely a 2-stop. I don't think anybody could have saved 30 litres to stretch out a 1-stop.
Cowie was attempting it. Cowie was attempting it, I will say that. He hadn't pitted until the safety car came out.
Yeah.
That's a decent slog there. I'd flirted with the idea, and then I thought 30 litres was too much, and you just end up being too slow.
Yeah. I'll have to thank you, mate, for every time you put that left rear tyre in the dirt on the last corner and made my heart jump that extra few beats, mate. So thank you very much for that.
My heart stopped beating. I think that fast sweeping right down the back straight after the safety. I was actually looking at the wall at one point thinking,
Yeah, we saw it. It looked like a pretty wild ride for you there, Jamie. We caught you as you were like catching the car. And we're like, oh no, he looks like he's about to put it into the wall, and you somehow pulled it off and didn't end up
Thank
in the
God
wall
I
there.
missed it. I was looking at the other screen at the time. Thank God I missed it. I probably would have ended up on the floor in my office here.
Oh, stupidly, I kept my foot planted through the whole thing because I didn't want to give up time to fits. So I just kept my foot planted and just tried to steer out of it.
Hey, if in doubt, gas out. You know,
That's it.
If it doesn't work out, spectacular crash. If it does, spectacular move.
Oh, it might have been an absolute bloody pile up and a half, I reckon.
So one thing you've learnt out of these last 2 seasons is what, mate? What's cost you the title these last 2 seasons?
Just banging doors. That's what's
Penalty
cost me,
points.
really.
Yes, penalty points.
Well,
Yeah,
this
no,
is the
I tried
first
to
time.
battle.
This is the first time, Jabby, you actually haven't missed the final round this season. This is the first time you've actually made it to the final round. So it's an improvement.
Well, he was 1 round left
I know,
to go,
I
and he
know.
had the smallest contact.
If he hadn't have done the
I had
Friday
lost
night
the penalty
race,
point.
if he hadn't have done the Friday night race, he might have been fine.
I had
Yeah,
I had 10 minutes to go in that final race.
Yeah.
I should have just parked it in, when the safety car was lap 1. I should have just parked it and exited.
He probably should have, mate. He
But,
probably should have.
yeah, but hindsight's a wonderful thing.
It is a wonderful thing, mate. You know, it's yeah. I was going to say something else, but I won't. But look, you know what? It's a spectacular job out there, mate. Had a killer season. Pace was good. You did a fastest lap tonight at 2:06.719 in the race. So I think you were the only one that got into the sixes
For the
tonight
race
in the actual
itself.
race.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, in the race itself. So well done, mate. Who gets you on track and who supports the Team SAW Motorsports team?
Thanks to Warren and Brown Tools, Shannon's, Grim Industries, NeuroPower, DSL Railway Services, all the teammates for having a laugh during the season, the races, you boys in the combox, race control, series organisers, spectators tuning in, and a quick shout out to my mum. Happy birthday, mum.
Oh, well done. It's my birthday tomorrow, so well done, Mum. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow, Sinko.
Yeah,
We promise
and my
not-
mum,
we-
born the same day as my mum.
We promise not to shout you out tomorrow during the broadcast.
Good. I'll be probably having my one and only beer that I've had for ages. But anyway, look, Davis, well done, mate. Great drive. You're really doing well with the team. The boys are all lifting behind you and starting to get better and better. So I think the team on the whole has had a really good season. So congratulations in leading the team, mate.
Thank you very much. I think by round 7 next season, my work changes, so I'll be able to join Sundays, round 7, and next season and future seasons just stay Sundays.
Very good.
Ooh, look at that. It's going to be I'm finally going to get a Team SRW car on a Sunday night.
We'll have to make sure your liveries are finished by then, Sinker, so it's looking the
They
part.
will be looking smick, mate. They're just going to be an update on these ones because these ones look bloody nice. They just need to be tidied up a bit. But anyway, take care, Jamie. I'll speak to you soon, buddy, and congratulations on the podium.
Thanks, Hamish. Thanks, Steve. And yeah, congrats to Billy and Jace. That was hard fought all the way through.
Excellent, mate. All right, Hamish, who we got next?
Our Split 2 champion.
Ooh, Mickey
Rockstar.
Clifton. Wish we had some Rockstar music in the background.
Oh, no. Well, I wish we had some Rockstar energy right now for Mr. Mick Clifton, but I suppose his character will do that justice enough for us. Mick Clifton, you are officially, after only needing to do one lap tonight in this race, the Split 2 Tuesday night champion. And we'll be making your way up into the Split 1 field next season, mate. How does that feel after a tough fought season? But you are not only the Split 2 champion, you finished P3 in the championship overall.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Your missus said break a leg, but she did her ankle instead.
Yeah.
I just want to know if you were having Queen full bore, you had the fan blowing in your face, and you were sitting there doing the head banging as you were crossing the finishing line.
Some AC/DC maybe.
Yeah, some DC going.
Yeah.
What song was the weapon of choice?
Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds, done dirty deeds. Love it, love it.
Yeah.
You're an absolute legend, mate. How did it feel? Is this your very first title?
Yeah, first title in iRacing, yeah. I had one in
Excellent.
Project Cars too, but that was a while ago.
Nice work, mate. How does it feel? How did just give us a bit of a snapshot of the season of how you felt from the very first race going forward? Is it what point did you think I've got this?
Probably around 4 or 5. I found something I didn't know I had, and I found half a second somewhere, and yeah, I kind of felt bad for split 2 then.
But it's the car and you just clicked. Is that what it was?
Yeah, just more consistency and less mistakes. I used to make mistakes and I couldn't correct it,
Yep.
but now I can make little mistakes and get it back under control and keep going. And
Has there been any upgrades to the rig recently, Mick, that might have gone towards that, or do you think maybe you just found another gear?
no, probably some upgrades. At Bathurst last year, the 1000 iRacing 1000. Apex Esports needed a spare driver, so I hopped in one of their cars, and they had Next Level Racing on the side of their car, and Next Level Racing picked me to win a sim rig.
Wow.
Yeah, so I won a $1,600 sim rig.
Nice.
Very happy with that.
If that can't find your pace, I don't know what will.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just had a lot of injuries and stuff too, so no one told me this was very hard. So I've torn
Excellent, mate.
calves and arms, and just been a long road.
Well, it's paid off, mate. We've seen the improvement, me and Hamish, of you coming through like you said, first 4 races, and then the consistency just kicked in. And
Yeah.
you weren't always the fastest on track in the split, but cleanliness and positioning and staying out of trouble was just key to it, and you did really, really well, mate. Congratulations on it.
Yeah, thanks. I pride myself on that. No mistakes, and if you got genuine pace on me, I'll just let you go and try and tuck him behind. And like Peter Pavlovich tonight, he was a bit faster than me, so I let him go, and we started catching the leaders. So
That's
happy
it.
days.
Sometimes it's better to let someone get through and
Yeah,
just get on the back of
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
And
save a bit of juice as well.
I just want to point out that Steph Piccoli has, unbeknownst to her, just had the greatest joke of all time by complete mistake tonight in the chat. She meant to write, not to mention you've got triples now, meaning triple screens, but it auto-corrected to not to mention you've got cripples now, which can also be thought about representing towards Beck as well with her broken ankle.
Got triple screens and triple screens. Yeah, they help. They help a lot. Just with people beside me and stuff. I was making a few mistakes with running into people on the side.
Yep.
So it's helped that a lot.
Difference, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and just me team. They're the best guys ever. I wouldn't be racing literally if it wasn't for them.
Well,
That's what it
well,
is.
Mick, your team and yourself have come a long way ever since some of the trials you guys went through midway through last year when the team split into 2 separate teams and Accelerate and EWR were created. You have risen through them alongside the likes of Lorne Mackay as well, and you are firing on all cylinders, mate. Let us know who helps get you and Accelerate Sim Racing out on track. Anyone else you wish to give a shout out to as well. And for myself, Sinker, and the rest of the league, congratulations on your Split 2 win here tonight, but also the Split 2 championship win as well.
Yeah, cheers, fellas. I'd just like to thank Abbey Timber, Primer Wheels, Box and Lock Storage and Orang, Modern Deck, the missus, and the fans, Steph and Rushworth and that. They're great people. And just everyone that I raced against this season, bloody great races. And Mark Houghton, he is an absolute legend. I wouldn't be racing if it wasn't for him. And the whole team, and Greg with his positivity, and less positivity from Greg. Yes, but it's bloody great. Like, I'm a bit of a negative Nelly, so he picks me up, and it's just awesome
Gets you
team.
going.
Love it. Yeah.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations again from us and the team and the owners of SRW, mate. Congratulations on an epic season. Great performance, great viewing, watching you come through the packs, and good luck for next season, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Hamish, love your work, fellas. Thanks, Race Control and SRW. Great series.
All right.
Cheers,
Love
Mickey. Thank you.
Get out of here with those bloody long locks, mate.
Yeah. Have a good one, boys.
Cheers,
See
buddy.
you, mate. Well, Sinker, we've made him wait. We've made him sweat. The driver with undoubtedly the best name in the entire field and is now the #1 driver in the field as well. Billy Mole is the Split 1 champion here for Tuesday nights. Billy, mate, you have been an absolute revelation for 2024. And to go all the way up the rankings to the very top of the end of Season 3, mate, an exceptional performance and a great race run by you tonight, a very clean, consistent race. How does that feel to get that championship done and dusted and to polish off that trophy for yourself?
Feels good. I was very stressed coming into this. But yeah, I just let everyone go. I was like, don't crash, just let them go. I don't have anything, got a lot to lose.
Mate, at what point was, because we've been watching you for a while now, yeah, and you've had pace. The consistency wasn't quite there, and then your pace would drop off, and you'd come back again. Was it the team change that changed everything for you? What was the point that sort of things started going well?
Yeah, probably at the start of the season. I've been practicing constantly, and like I've kind of held off on I used to do last few seasons. I was doing all the enduros. I held off a couple this season, so I just put a lot of effort into this. It paid off.
Excellent, mate. Excellent. So the key is the practice and everything. I guess having Matty Parker race beside you with all that pace he's got
Yes.
doesn't hold you back, does it?
No, I copy everything he does pretty much. He tells me strategy. I'm like, all right, sweet, I'm doing that. I got no idea.
Well, Billy, is this the first title that Nova Sim Sports has won since Todd Duggan won Split 2 last year?
I believe so. I'm not entirely sure on that.
Well, you're in pretty hallowed history then to be alongside Todd as a league champion for 2 separate leagues. Of course, Todd won Split 2 of Vets last year. I believe it was season 15 he won. And then you've gone on and won Season 3 of 2024 for Split 1 of Tuesday nights. I mean, you have been, as I mentioned, been an absolute revelation. You're one of mine and I think Sinker's favourite drivers to watch out there. You've just got such a cool style and you push the car where you need to, and we almost feel heartbroken whenever you make a mistake out there, there's been hardly any this season. It's been a complete season from yourself, and it is fantastic to see how much you've risen up the rankings. Were you saying to us the other day in the chat that you'd be racing in Sunday next season as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna race Sundays because I want to get faster. That's what I want to do. So race that, try and learn off them dudes, and then hopefully just try and win that at some point. That's the goal.
Well, it's a great room to be involved. There's a lot of experienced drivers and a lot of fast drivers, and different driving styles. It's tenfold of what you would have experienced tonight in the top 5. It's like that and closer again for a majority of the racing. So it's going to be a bit of a revelation for you, but I'm sure you can handle it. You keep your head screwed on, get some practice, get Matty Parker to get in there and get in your ear because he's a very cluey driver. He knows what he's doing out there. He's got some pace. He's one guy that could be up the pointy end if he had time to practice and wasn't working so hard.
Yeah,
so definitely the way to go. Yeah.
I'm excited to run that. I need a spotter. I don't have them for Tuesdays, so Matty would be good.
You need to get either Matty or Toddy. You need to get Matty or Toddy to come and spot you on the Sunday, I reckon.
Yeah, I do because I will fall to bits. I will freak out as soon as the safety car comes out.
just make sure Toddy doesn't get on the radio because he's been questioned about that in Vets the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, I'll get Matty then.
Billy, is this your first title ever?
Yes. This is the only league I've ever raced, except for one season TCR.
We could be on for history this season, Billy. I'm just going to point out. So this was Mick Clifton's first ever Supercars League win for a championship. This is your first ever championship win as well. Sunday nights, Ty Delaney is on for his first championship win as well in a league.
Yep.
So this could be our first ever season that we have 3 first-time winners of a championship. Mate, the floor will be red by the end of the week. So
like wine, cherry wine all around.
Yeah, all around.
Yeah, I've been watching the Sundays. Ty's been really quick. I reckon he can do it.
I think he can.
He needs a little bit of luck, and he needs to just keep his head screwed on, and it could go his way. I mean, in that split, it's one of those nights where anything can happen.
Yeah, he pretty much needs to do what you did tonight. He just needs to try and run consistent, stay inside the top 15, and he'll have it wrapped up. So that's what he has to try and attempt to do. But Billy, it's been an absolute pleasure to call your races thus far this season and to have a chat to you once again. Let us know how to get you and Nova Sim Sports out on track. Anyone else you wish to give a shout out to as well, and for myself, Sinker, and the rest of the league, congratulations on being the Split 1 champion for Season 3 of 2024 for the Warren & Brown Toolsby at Supercars Series here on Tuesday nights. It has been awesome to see you rise up the ranks, my friend.
Thank you. Shout out to Pro Plumbing and the Stiff Rigs supporting us. Yeah, cheers for that. Appreciate it.
Very
Excellent,
good, mate. Enjoy the break.
luck.
Yeah.
Best of luck for next season here on Tuesdays and on Sundays as well. We look forward to seeing how you go.
Can I race number 1? Is that, yeah?
Depends if Ty takes number 1 for Sunday.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, it depends if
Yeah.
the Sunday champion takes number 1, I should say. But yeah.
Yeah, for Tuesdays, maybe?
Maybe 0-1. Maybe we can work
All
out
right, yeah,
0-1.
fair
I don't
enough.
know.
Yeah,
We'll have a chat in the background.
Yeah, all right. Sweet. Sounds good.
You'll have to ask the admin.
Yeah, I'll ask.
All right, mate.
All right.
Absolute legend. Well done. Congratulations, dude.
Sweet. Cheers for that. Cheers, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Well, Sinker, what a championship. What a season we have had.
And what a way to finish.
Blink.
Whatever you think, this racing, this sim racing thing, it just never ceases to finish surprising me. We think it's going to be just a basic race to the end, and all of a sudden it just turns on its head and off it goes.
That's right.
And the season races get better, faster and faster. Driving's more intense. I'm going to have to get one of those defibrillators machines beside me for season 4.
We've got Mr. McAvoy in here for a moment. Tyson, have you got something you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say a big shout out to Mr. Leakey for participating this season in driving the safety car for us when he's available. The man's not too well, and he's been pushing his ass off to get on and give us a hand in RC. So just a big shout out to him. I'm sure you boys do it all the time. He doesn't crash the safety car. He washes the safety car after every race, and he does a fantastic job. And it would be a very difficult job without him. So thanks, Leakey, if you're out there watching.
I heard he also changes the motors on the safety cars as well, Tyson. But no, I full-heartedly agree with you. He needs a massive shout-out. Leakey is
If you want
incredible.
to picture Mr. Leak, he's the guy in the Shell commercial, Barney. That's Mr. Leak. Yeah, he's at the petrol station polishing. He's sweeping the pit lane. He's out there waving the wand and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
That's
he's
Mr. Leak.
the BP guy. That's right. Yeah.
The BP guy. That's the
Yeah.
one. Also, while you are here, Mr. McAvoy, well done to the RC team and all the admins out there. SRW wouldn't be what it is without all the guys that work in the background. We've got a really solid team from the broadcasters, commentators, RCs, admin crew. We've got some amazing guys that are very passionate about what we do and how we do it, and that's what makes it so special at SRW. It's me and Dean, we're here as puppets at the top of the tree, but that's about it. We work as a team. We don't sit there and dictate. Occasionally I get pissed off and I pull people in line like Tyson, but it's very, very rare. But everyone does their bit, and it makes it really special and fun. And that's what we talk about all the time, me and you, Hamish. It's got to be fun, and the drivers got to have fun, and everyone else has to have fun all the way from the front of the grid, the back of the grid, and also from the front of the camera to the back of the camera. So thank you,
That's
Tyson,
exactly right.
and to the team.
It's definitely our pleasure. As I said to the boys tonight on the grid and the girls, it's, I wouldn't be here. I've been here for a few seasons now, and I'm still race control. I'm still having a blast every night, showing up late and just really enjoying myself. And I encourage anybody who wants to do it to give it a crack. And it's just such a good side of the fence to be on, because you get to watch all the action. You might have to do a little bit of paperwork, but that's the fun part, because you're learning so
And if
much.
anyone wants to learn a bit of race control and wants to start from the bottom, work their way up, and wants to learn how it's all done, please reach out to us. Reach out to the admins as drivers or as viewers. Reach out to me at admin at simracingworld.com.au and let us know, because we're always looking at the next person that's going to come through and learn. And what better place to learn? I'll tell you what, with Tyson and Greg Barber, Stephen McCartan, you've got some amazing experience.
And if anyone out there as well also wants to learn and have the opportunity to do some commentary work as well, Friday night, fun night for the Legends next season. I'm hoping to get a co-commentator in, so email that email address as well, or get in contact with me in the Discord, and I'll be happy to have you on the Friday night. I'm happy to have a different person every week. Well, no, Steph's for the GTDs, and she wants to race Legends. So, there's an open slot for the Legends. If someone wants to come around, learn a bit of a commentary. It's only an hour session normally. Just have a bit of fun. It's a more lighthearted show. It's a lighthearted series. For a bit of Friday night fun, I'm happy to have a different person every single week, or the same person for the whole season. Whoever wants to have a crack on that one, then either send me a message or email Sinker at, admin@simracingworld.com.au.
Yeah. It's a hard job working with Hamish, let me tell you.
No one knows how hard it is to work with Sinker more than me, apart from maybe Shibby.
All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm cooked. It's now 10 o'clock on the dot.
It is.
And there's still 10 people that are still listening
That's
to us
it.
waffle and dribble away.
For those 10 people, we have got a little bit of a preview for next season. The calendar has been released. Sign-ups are open for Season 4 of the Warren & Brown Tools V8 Supercars Series on Tuesday night. The calendar is as follows. Long Beach, it'll all start the 8th of October, Tuesday night for a sprint round. We'll then go to Road America once again, and then to Magello, Aragon for the Moto Circuit, Motegi East, then to Portimao, Algarve for the Moto Circuit, VIR, Mosport, and then finishing off the season at Sandown, the week of our Sandown 500 special event, which I believe I have this set up here. I do indeed. $10 entry per car. First place, $250 reward. Second place, $150. Third place, $100. Top 10 pole position, you get $25. This condition is as schedules at www.simracingworld.com.au. That is www.simracingworld.com.au. It is linked in the description below for the website. 7th and 8th of December. Lock it out for the end of next season. Details will be revealed or have been revealed already, and we will be talking about it throughout the rest of this week. I'm sure Sunday night we'll most likely talk about it as well with even further details on the event. But it's been a wonderful season. It's been wonderful to call the action for you once again here on Tuesday nights. And we so appreciate your time as always. We want to give a big shout out to all of our series sponsors. Warren & Brown Tools, our title sponsors here for the Tuesday night Supercars, Friday night GTDs, Sunday night Supercars as well to Cooler Master for supporting the Super Formula Championship on Wednesday nights, as well to Shannon's Insurance for supporting the GR86 Nationals on Thursday nights, as well to all of our other sponsors, NeuroPower, DSL Rail Services, Shunt Scenery, and Grim Industries, the home of the V8 Coffee Table, which can be found at Prime Videos. Top Gear Australia, which can be seen in the studio segments for the news, interviews, or whatever they may be doing inside the studio. But for myself, Hamish Munro, and for Stephen Sinkovic for the final time here on Tuesday nights this season, we appreciate your time, appreciate you being here with us. Once again, if you haven't already, hit the like button, the subscribe, and the bell icon so you are notified whenever we go racing. We've got some massive racing coming up across the next 3 weeks. The rest of round 9 this week, as I knock over half my stuff on my table. The rest of round 9 for the rest of this week, as well as the Friday night double bubble round 8 on Friday. Next Friday, it is round 9 for those series, and next Wednesday is the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, GSRC versus SRW. You do not want to miss that action. But until then, I've been Hamish Munro alongside Stephen Sinkovic. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here with us once again. Until next time, stay safe, drive hard, and as always, bye for now.
This is amazing. I was clash heads again. This is like Chad Moscow and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because tell you what, Bruce Tanak and Jamie Dyke